I doubt it. I highly doubt. Unless this game's broken somehow. We find a bug. Start up the game. RPG fan. Thanks to the GG. Happy New Year. Or upcoming New Year. I didn't even have a look at the manual. Other than when I scanned it. Where'd I put the box? There it is. So I turned off the light so I can't see squat now. It is a Sega game. It's the Shining series. It's one of those like weird offshoot Shining series games. Yeah, probably. Black and white manual. Anime. Going full anime, boys. Yep. Every time to like desync. This looks like a standard isekai anime intro thing. Isekai to the new world with my Iron Giant. Oh. It's Wolfmen, because of course it's Shining. Cat girls. And well-endowed elves. Yep. The Shining series where there's so many beast men. It's probably one of those things where like all the budget went into this introduction and then the rest of the game is just going to be like trash. I bet you the Japanese version of this probably had like some actual like music, but of course when they like localized it with like vocals, but of course they probably changed that to like an instrumental thing. So anime. We got to go get a drink. A drink before we start. The fairies. So anime. Shining Tales. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Let me grab a drink. See if there's any other intro while we wait. I was gonna say, is this a different intro? No, it's the same one. Alright. Start the timer. Oh, there's like an audio glitch there when it starts that. Just like goes silent for a second. It's a Shining game, alright. Gotta have the fairy that like records her progress or whatever. What? No voice acting? Oh, we usually don't get visitors this hour. Welcome to the Minstrel's Hall. But you've come to hear a tale. Hey, we got a visitor here. No need to shout now. I can hear quite well. Please, do come in, traveler. Have yourself a seat. I've been expecting you, you know. Well then, what kind of tale should I sing for you this evening? Let's get the settings. Vibration, message speed. What difference between full and fast is. I'm assuming full is just like puts everything in one shot. Let's see how fast is and go from there. Buy screen. All the way to the side. How far can we go? 99? Gonna like cancel? Damn it. Hey BPN. Did you play this one? How was it? Happy New Year. Not just restore defaults, I guess. Last dungeon in this game is the biggest lag fest. Oh, that's fun. Hooray for lag fests. That's good. Is it a fairly long game, or is it like normal sized? Got just the right one for you. Perhaps you may have a happy ending. Haha. What kind of story is it? Can't wait to find out what happens. Normal size? Alright, that's good. It's not like it's not an Arc Lad length game. Denibola Regulus Etwarl Shildia, the heart of the Valeria region. Not too far from the sacred temple of Etwarl. Time for lore dump is the flourishing fortress city of Shildia. It is surrounded by 3 solid walls. Is this Attack on Titan? It is inhabited by people of all species. It is the center of trade and business. And is a waypoint for travelers from all over. One such traveler, a lone elf, now comes to make the city her destination. So much zooming and panning. Loading, loading, loading. Some smooth animations. It's been so long since my last visit to this place. Hey, what's that? Why can she see him from here? Somebody's washed up on shore. Looks like he's hurt pretty bad. 18 hours? It's relatively short. Gotta get him to Dr. Pios right away. Looks like they still went with that 3D rendered character thing. What Shining did. Hey, what was that? Looked like a ring. He's barely breathing. No time to grab it. Come on, stranger. Let's get you some help. Oof. What a generic-looking protagonist. You're finally awake. Who are you? Ouch. Don't get up. You're hurt bad. What the heck happened to you? Huh? I lost my memory. Amnesiac protagonist. Let's go. How'd you get washed up there like that? Take a long walk off a short pier? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? What is this place? How'd I get here? Depending on which side stuff you do. Okay, so way more than 18 hours, what you're saying? Because you know how I play games. Found you all torn up in the rocks, bleeding something awful. I dragged you back here at the end and got you patched back up. You're in the fortress city of Shildia. I know, right? She got like wings or something. Just like murdered a couple birds and stuck their wings on a headband. I mean, Shildia. Never heard of it. What's your name anyway? My name? It's Xion. Great. At least you know that much. I'm Elwyn. Pleasure saving your life, Xion. Yeah. Ah, it seems our patient is awake. Yep, but he's a little waterlogged. He can't remember anything. Amnesia, eh? That's very convenient. That's very normal for an RPG protagonist. Perhaps he has endured some cranial trauma, a related physical insult. I beg your pardon, but who are you two? This is Dr. Pios. I'm Elwyn. Your name is Xion, apparently. I guess he's so banged up he can barely remember his own name, much less ours. Indeed. Well, no need to rush things. I'm surprised they didn't give you a chance to, like, name your character here. Especially since there's no voice acting anyways, so it's not like we need to give him an actual name. Yes, sir. Hey. What is it? A ring in my right hand. A ring? Didn't that get dropped in the river? Huh? Not important. Never mind. It's the same as the ring I got on my left hand. Pardon me a moment. I wonder if I may examine them. You're a doctor. Why would you need to examine a ring? How odd. You didn't have the other one when I began treating you. Maybe these rings can tell us more about your mysterious stranger here. You may be correct, Elwyn. Xion, might I borrow these rings for some tests? It won't take but a moment. Okay, sure. Let me take this one off for you. Huh? What the? One cut off my finger. Alright, I guess we gotta amputate. Let me see. Well, I'll be. The ring's stuck. Maybe an unseen force that holds it in place. Magic, perhaps? It bears further study, I warrant. For now, let us leave the ring be. Magic? It seems these rings are our only clue to your identity, Xion. I shall look into this perplexing enigma post-haste. Elwyn, would you please look after Xion for a while? Sure. Don't worry, you can trust Pios. I'm sure he'll be able to come up with something. Hope so. For now, maybe you should try to get some rest. Maybe your memory will return when you wake up. Yeah, hopefully. 6 months later. Pretty close. Several weeks later. Control him now? Alright. This is very, mop move. It's very Camelot. The other thing that's missing is the characters, like, you know, the character sprites, like, bobbing when they're speaking. We have 0 defense. What are we, naked? Clearly wearing some armor in our sprite. X damage taken from fire. So, like, protection against them, assuming. Strength, agility, intelligence, constitution. Doesn't trust. Thunderblade, spark, gravity slash, defense up, accuracy up, evasion up, resist thunder, chain power, synchronize. Got auto skills, single skills, Single skill, charge level 1, SP 5, attack plus 10, number of attacks 4, plus 8 accuracy. It's clearly not 1,000 thrust, it's clearly 4 thrust. It's a lie. Just as well as slash a two-bladed sword. With on lightning, run your sword and slash the enemy. Wish you could bring down lightning to zap foes standing around you. Chain power attack increases based on chain. So you can chain attack somehow with other characters, probably. Save anywhere system. After saving game, you cannot save to a different memory card. Why? There's only one save slot. Ugh. I thought Pokemon took long to save. Maybe the first time create quick game. No. Saving. Circle to speak to people? That's annoying. Miles is a very skilled physician. Some of the more drink folk in this neighborhood like to call him a quack, but not a soul among them actually thinks for a second that he really is one. Is that an option I can change? Can't even access the options here. I don't remember that as being one of the options, so gotta play with the Japanese controls, I guess. Shildia is a nation to home, or that's home to many different races: dwarves, giants, birdmen. Each have formed their own little districts. I saved your life, pal, so you owe me. Better plan on collecting once your memory's back. Because Shildia is such a peaceful, quiet place that I can hang out here in the tavern day after day. Yeah, she's totally not drunk or anything. Oh, Neige, she's Snow. Snow White. I have no business with you. Be gone. What? You got a problem or something? It's annoying because you gotta press the circle button to talk to them, and then you gotta press the X button to advance the dialogue, which is kind of annoying. Looks like you're doing a lot better. I ought to thank Elwyn and Pios for that. What the hell is this thing? It's like a big gramophone or something. Alright, I need to change that setting. That's fast versus full. Let's quit. Got bored of it very quickly. It's that good, eh? Every time I see this, first thing I think of is not a pair of rings, but something else. It's Elwyn's support. Looking quite well today. Good. Having to press circle to start the dialogue and X to continue is like, why? Why they have one button? Like, X should be the button for both. Still remembering that cracked skull of yours. It's better to proceed with caution. In time you'll remember. Listen, Pios, I'm feeling bad about hanging out on the second floor for free all this time. You sure it's okay? There's no need to worry about that. Xion and I have arranged things. They felt the bear. How did we know you were coming by? What arrangement was that exactly? After Xion has recovered, he will work as my assistant until you pay me back the lodging fee you two have incurred. Here, Ryodio. He offered to pay for your share of the lodging too, Elwyn. Hey, a minute. Just a minute there. I saved his life, and all I get is room and board for staying here to nurse him back to health. Huh? I expect you to be well paid once your memory comes back. Until then, I'm keeping an eye on you, Xion. But, Elwyn... Pios, I'm not letting this guy out of my sight. I'm your new assistant's assistant. After all, someone has to make sure he doesn't run off once he's gotten better, right? Well, I don't mind personally, but that's really up to Volg, not me. Volg, is that acceptable to you? Who's your favorite character, Filthy Bear? Whatever, just so long as I get paid for the room. Hot Beastman, just for you. There you have it then. Very well, Elwyn. It's in your hands. Thanks for the GG, Mr. J. Yeah, I know, it's weird. It's like, you know, either make it so circle always advances everything as like the OK button, or make it so that it's always X, but like, why do you have to press circle to talk to them and then X to continue the dialogue? Like, why does circle not continue the dialogue? Circle does nothing. There you have it. Very well, Elwyn. He's in your hands. Right. When you're advancing a lot of dialogue, you're used to pressing X. Next thing you know, you're trying to talk to a character or do something, and you're still pressing X because that's your logical mind just keeps thinking, oh yeah, X is the OK button. Xion, I have something else to bring to your attention. Yes? Regarding your rings, I've been able to discern these rings do in fact bear some type of magical power. Unfortunately, I've been unable to glean any clues to your identity. Did we go pick up the second ring, by the way, when it was in the river? I see. I got an idea. Or she pawned it off. The fact that the rings are twins have something to do with their magic nature. Interesting. Yes, I believe there are legends to that effect. I knew it. They're like the rings of the Twin Dragon Knights. Well done, Elwyn. Quite right. Heard about them from a friend of mine, a minstrel. They say that long ago there was a pair of knights who worked together, and their strengths were as invincible. They were said to each wear identical rings, the Twin Dragon Rings. Twin Dragon Rings? This pair of rings supposedly drew upon the two wearers' inner strength and used magic to amplify it. Wearing these rings, the two knights joined forces and slew countless foes, came to be known as the heroes, the Twin Dragon Knights. However, seduced by such power, one of the knights decided to take both rings for himself. He slew his companion, took the other ring, and placed it on his other hand. But as the story goes, the magics within were too powerful, and his body was reduced to naught but crumbling sand. Is that why you can only wear one ring in RPGs instead of, like, 5 or 10? You wear 2 rings, you just, get vaporized? Yeah. Totally do. Except the moral of the story is that absolute power corrupts absolutely. You think that my rings are the Twin Dragon Rings? Oh no. The story is, after all, just legend. If they were indeed the Twin Dragon Rings, their value would be incalculable. He's like, ka-ching! Elwyn, greed becomes not a lady, you know. Just think, Perhaps these rings are simply cursed. You might end up with it stuck on you, just like Xion here. I guess you've got a point there. All the same, I'll hold on to one of them. Yeah? Think of it as collateral until Xion's memory comes back and he's able to repay me properly. If you must, I suppose. Is that okay with you, Xion? I get the feeling her mind is made up. Two days later. We're back here. Anything up here? Is there like a run option? No. So I don't know if like circle would be like the inspect the environment, or if it's also X for that. It's hard to tell. If there even is anything in the environment. No business with you. Be gone. Sorry, Snow. Jeez. Guess we're saying the same crap. I saved that pal. Maybe the door, the invisible wall is blocking the exit. I wonder if I may ask a favor of you. Of course, Doctor. What can I do? The remedy I'm making requires white lily. I'd be very grateful if you could gather some for me. A tutorial mission. Sure thing. Gathering urge shouldn't be a problem. Never is. Totally not gonna be anything attacking us. Tragically, the Regulus Hills where the white lily grows are home to savage monsters. Savage monsters? Well, they're not the sort of monsters that attack people, but that's a relief. They do attack elves, though. Hut tut, my boy. No matter how easy a job this is, or may not be, overconfidence will doom you to failure. Please be careful. Yes, sir. Please let me know when you're ready. I will then tell you the best way to get to Regulus Hills. Yes, sir. Maybe it's gonna be a bunch of goblins. They like attacking elves. I've seen the show. Do we have a choice? Oh. And of course, circle here is cancel. Like, come on. Like, why can't you stick to one system game? Gotta talk to him with circle, and you gotta press X to accept. That's so annoying. There's no way they tested that, and it's like, this is fine. Are you sure we're going the right way? This is from the guy who can barely remember his own name. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. But Pyle said something about wild monsters. He also said that they don't attack people. Remember correctly, which you don't, obviously. But... oh no, it's a bush! Yikes! I don't know about you, Elwyn, but they still look pretty dangerous to me. No, you're right. Xion, run! Yeah. Repulsion? Yeah. Damn, they're coming from this way too. Elwyn, we're surrounded. Oh, game over. Xion, what should we do? Why are you asking me that? You're not scared, are you? No, of course not. Aha, I know. You know what? The rings. We can use the rings. They really are twin dragon rings. We can take these guys, no problem. You really think that story's true? Well, we're about to find out for sure, one way or the other. Well, I guess it was true. I feel incredible. I feel like I can take on the world. Hehehe, the power of the rings. I'll show these animals the meaning of pain. You turn evil all of a sudden. You have like a totally different look now. Xion, is something wrong with you? Wrong? Oh, far from it. No, you've changed. Something really is wrong. Alright, you bastards. Hope you're ready to get slaughtered. Let's go, Elwyn. I have a bad feeling about this. Yep. First official PSP. We finally reached the PSP. Like, officially. It's probably going to take a while before we get going to the PSP, mind you. There's not going to be a whole lot of games at the beginning, but... So Untold Legends is like a launch game, so... Dragon rings or something, I don't know what it says. You know, it could have been loading during the animation there, but no. Beat all leaders and get the white lily. Who's the leaders? All the wolves, I guess? Can we explain how to fight? Sure. This is really important, so listen good. You can attack with your weapon by pressing the circle button. No. She's waiting for me to do it. By pressing the circle button with the right timing and succession, you can perform combo attacks. Try it out. Alright, let's go, Xion. Hey, you just stand there and do nothing, that's fine. She finally... She heard me, she's like, oh shit. Better move. Yeah, I think it's more one of those things where, like, if you bought a PSP and you wanted a game, you might as well pick this up. It's probably the only reason it sold a lot of copies. I remember it being okay, but not, like, amazing. So of course, I bought a PSP at launch. So, of course, I bought that game at launch. Man, they just keep coming. They don't look like pushovers either. Against tough enemies like these, single skills are very effective. If you hold down the circle button, the gauge will appear above your head and fill up. When the gauge is full, release the circle button and unleash a single skill. Try it out. Beware of using single skills. It uses up a certain amount of SP. If you don't have enough SP, you can't use a single skill, so be careful. Now try using the single skills to show these BCs what you've got. SP seems to be generated over time, so that's good. The question mark object that dropped, but no, we did not pick that up. The white lily should be deeper in here. Let's hurry so that we can get out of here before the more monsters show up. You can rush by pressing the L2 button, which will give you a run nice and fast. Give it a shot. No, Xion. Try running with the L2 button. Does the Naruto run? You can make your partner rush too by pressing the R2 button. Yeah, but you weren't running. I was like, how long do I have to hold this? I'm doing it. You're running in place. What the hell? Which direction do you want me to go? I'm trying to, like, go in a direction too, but what the fuck? Do we both have to run? No? As soon as I press L2, she's like, no. What the fuck? Yeah, you're running, and then nothing happens. If I just hold down the R2 button, nothing happens. If I press a direction button, she's like, no. You gotta hold down the R2 button. What the fuck? What do you want me to do, girl? I have to, like, hold it down and then let go? Okay, I have to hold it down and then let go. Just doesn't let you run fast. Some people have special skills that'll take effect. But not you or I, though. Instead, you and I all have skills that when we're locked. Try pressing the R1 button. Done. Your skill while locked is guard, which boosts your defense. When I'm locked, I fire arrows like crazy. People who don't have special effects when locked, like have them when rushing, and vice versa. Let's keep going. Hurry. In again. Now we got a group of pastes. Within this group is a leader that has its own special abilities, which boosts the rest of the group in various ways. Put the leader's position well. Whenever possible, you'll want to try to take that one out first. Team up and do a link skill to cut through these guys. Doing a link skill is a two-step process. First, you need to lock your partner. When your partner is locked, you'll see the orange guidelines. Use display the area of effect link skill. You'll activate. Press the R1 button to activate lock. See those orange arrows? Those point in your direction, Xion. Show where multi-shot arrows will go. Also, because I'm locked, I can attack with my wild shot at any time, like my wild shot skill at the same time. Now, if you press the R1 button, again, you'll activate the link skill. Give it a try. Wow, I didn't hit enemies with that shot. It changes your position, Xion, but you can also move your partner with the right analog stick. That's confusing. Paying attention to the enemy movements and grouping patterns, you can take them out quickly and cleanly. Now try moving me. Of course, link skills also cause SP to use. They take SP from both you and your partner, Xion. You can't use link skills if you don't have the SP to use them, so be careful. Now try to beat these enemies with link skills. It's really annoying. Auto block on the internet. Oh no. Go back and grab that thing that dropped. Looks like we're gonna have to get past these guys in order to get the White Lily. Exterminate all of the leaders. By the way, the radar in the upper right corner of the screen displays where the enemies and the other obstacles are. Let's clean up these pests. Go back and get that thing that we saw over here? Yeah. It's gonna take some getting used to using the R2 button to, like... God, this is... It's so confusing. I have to use the right analog stick for her, and oh god, this is just going to be annoying. We did it, Xion. When you met the clear condition, a flag will appear at the stage's endpoint. You'll clear the stage by touching the flag. Find the eyes of the chill characters creepy in this game? Yeah. After we get back to town, you will find a lot of people who can explain other controls in much more detail. Let's pick up. Okay, so she's locked in that place, but it can do the double R1 attack. That'll be like in your direction. I know what the like why am I getting like 5 here and like 3 here? This is just a narrower focus, I guess. I don't know. Should be a handheld game, yeah. The combat seems confusing so far, especially since you're kind of sort of controlling both characters. That's just, it's gonna be really confusing to get used to. Dodge this. It's the White Lily. Confusing combat, annoying like control systems, like talking to people, being a different key than like accept and continue. That's what we came for. Let's head back to town. Dragon Bras. Yeah. Yeah, the Shining seems like the Shining series in the PS2 era was just like one failure after another. You return triumphant. Thank you. It's gone. This has far more importance than you know. Gosh, I didn't think that the monsters there would be so dangerous. I thought we were done for. Dangerous, you say? How odd. The native fauna of that region are normally so docile. Like the GBA games were pretty bad as well. It definitely would have been done in if it wasn't for the rings. The rings? You did not use them, did you? You bet your sweet spectacles we did. We were surrounded and kind of ran out of options. Once I put on the ring, I could feel the rush of power inside of me. Yeah, it's the one. Shining Soul 1 especially was really awful. Number 2 is slightly better, but still annoying. So like all the Shining games in the 6th generation were bad so far. And I've heard awful things about which one is Neo? I don't know about Exa, but Neo is supposed to be pretty bad. So we're able to defeat them, sir. Like, where did they go away from, like, the main thing the Shining series was known for? Like, the two main things, really. Dungeon Crawlers, the Shining, the Holy Ark, and Shining No Darkness. And, of course, the Shining Force series. They just went away from, like, the two things that actually made the Shining series good. It's like, let's just have all this other crap that's just awful. Let's just do that instead. Like, why? I see. No, Shining Soul was there was a Shining Force remake on GBA, but like the Shining Soul games was like a action RPG. Yeah, I mean clearly they own the rights to the Shining series, but did Camelot retain the rights to the Shining Force games, like the style? Maybe that's why they couldn't make any more like dungeon crawlers and tactical RPGs. Because why do they make these kind of other style of games instead? Like, it's just really weird. Xion, though, he fought like a berserker. I was totally shocked. So I took the ring off, he went back to normal. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Xion, if the power of your rings is real, then there must be some veracity to the legend after all. Of course, it's Japanese only. I advise you against using those rings with such reckless abandon. Yeah, the portraits are pretty nice. The other sprites are like, you can tell they're 3D, they're 3D modeled, as they did with a lot of their Shining games. It's like 3D models, they're like pre-rendered. Yeah, seems like all the interesting games never got English releases, but all this crap. What's the power might corrupt us? Indeed, please be very, very careful. I understand. Now I must attend to a patient. Thank you again for your assistance. I can, like, leave this place. She's saying the same thing still. It's a little freaky on how much your personality changed when I put that ring on. But you got attacked by monsters up in the mountains. Sucks to be you. Guess we're saying the same crap. Or if Snow says anything new. Bonus Japanese games? Nah, I'm good. I'm sure there's some Japan-only releases, like, you know, Mother 3 that'd be incredible to play, but overall, I got my plate full with English-only releases. Alright, screw you, Snow. After the late games. Once I beat RPG Quest, and I can do RPG Quest Gaiden and play all the fan-translated ones. So we'll get to that in about 50 years or so. I'll have my brain in a jar, continuing RPG quests for forever. Oh yeah, I'm Tiaris. I stopped by here in Shildia. Missed my travels, and I was so taken by it that I figured I'd stick around for a while. Speaking of which, I've gathered a lot of info during my travels. Would you like to hear some of it? Quick skills, let us... Just the tutorial character. So much information. Moving around town. Feel that you can move around town a bit faster by holding the L2 button or X button while moving the left analog stick. Your partner... Your battle partner will act on his or her own, but there are ways to give him orders. The right analog stick will move your partner, the R1 button will set them to lock, and R2 button makes them rush. Lock and rush states can be cancelled by pressing the X button. Simply use to call out your partner when they are separated from you. Think skills are another example of partner cooperation. There's some other tricks to try too. Try different things and learn by doing. Surely. Any war effort requires funds to drive it. Money is used to buy items, improve weapons, get item appraisals, and other things. You can never have enough cash. When defeated enemies drop gold, I recommend snatching it up right away, because it disappears in like 5 seconds. Items are explained in more detail under the item option, but I'll warn you about one thing real quick. There's a limited number of items you can carry. Consumables and materials are capped at 9 each. The total of your equipment and enemy cards are maxed to 150 enemy cards. Reach your limit, you won't be able to get any of the goodies from the treasure chest or defeat enemies in battle. It'd stink to miss out on a really cool piece of equipment because of this. I really recommend selling off or dumping stuff you don't need. You notice the military achievements screen after a battle? It lets you check information on like what clear rank you've earned, which determines bonus experience. This bonus experience is awarded to your entire group, not just the ones who fought in the battle. If you get good results, you can improve the abilities of your entire team, so give it your best shot. With your clear rank, you get awarded different special titles, as well as 5 kinds of medals for meeting certain conditions. I'll explain how these titles are awarded. If you defeat a lot of enemies and don't run away, you'll be named Heroic Knights. If you both rack up huge chain count, you'll be Chain Knights. If you get your way through the battlefield quickly, you'll win the title of Whirling Dervishes. These will all earn you a 4th rank Bronze Duo medal. I'll just figure out the rest of this all on your own. Naturally, there's way more titles than just these. But regardless of titles and medals, you'll have a short clear time that'll help your bonus experience too. Don't let up and give those battles the best shot. Sounds annoying. If you don't think that there's a way you can win a fight, you can always withdraw. Or retreating is reflected on your clear rank, so you shouldn't wimp out too much, okay? If you defeat in combat though, you lose a portion of the gold and experience you've earned, so keep that in mind. Use XP. If you're forced to withdraw, you can get back to the battle at hand if you prepare yourself quickly enough. Character growth. 2 main ways to improve your characters. One is by leveling up, the other is by managing equipment. Gain levels by earning experience in combat. That alone is not enough. You need to go to your status screen and assign status points and skill points. Assigning these points are explained under the level and status commands. I'll warn you though, but one thing. When you assign your skill points, keep an eye on your max SP, okay? As your skill levels rise, your effects your single and link skills also rise, but so do your SP cost. If you increase your max SP accordingly, then you'll be stuck with skills that cost too much SP to use, which is frustrating. Maybe you won't be able to use some of the skills at all. To balance things right though, this shouldn't happen. One strategy is to focus on leveling only certain skills, but I wouldn't recommend overdoing it. Increasing your max SP is explained under SP. Be sure to take my advice, okay? Equipment, what you start with is your weapon. You need to get armory for yourself. But even then, don't just settle for that. You need to get yourself better and better stuff as you progress. Check your reward funds and head out to the armor or blacksmith. Get the best gear you can. Remember any of this after 15 minutes? Yeah, pretty much. Physical attacks and magical attacks. Physical attack is an attack and defense. Magical is magic. Magic affects both offense and defense. Enemies more vulnerable to physical attacks. Critical hits. Physical attacks are 100% accuracy for magical attacks. Some physical attacks that also have 100% accuracy, but there are also some that won't score critical hits ever. Hits deal extra damage by ignoring the enemy's defense. A critical hit is all to luck. Your chances are doubled if the enemy is paralyzed or slowed. Some pieces of equipment, certain orbital skills improve the critical hit rate. Any pack monsters or team of enemies that fight together, there will be some sort of leader. You'll be able to recognize these leaders when you see them. They will give bonuses to the group they are with. If you defeat the leader, the group might try to run away or be thrown into disarray. So an effective tactic, try to go in for leaders first and diminish the enemy's fighting potential. Get here. Good evening. Yeah. So far I'm not enjoying it all that much, but we'll see. We only did one battle so far, but it looks really annoying in terms of like controlling both characters with the other analog stick, and it's just like ugh. Next, the leader has grouper listed on your enemy cards. For example, things like combined attack all, HP regen all, any attributes. Energy inflicted with attacks is based on attack, defense, and magic, but don't overlook elemental attributes as well. Not just magical attacks, but physical ones as well. Defense against attacks like these are determined by resistance. Keep elemental strengths and weaknesses in mind. Make a difference between healing and receiving heavy damage. Still 4 more Shining games. Yikes. Shining Force Neo is not that far away. Shining Force Exa is pretty far away. Shining Resonance Refrained. Pokemon Shining Pearl is the worst one. It's the worst Shining game right there. Simply, you can add elemental attributes to weapons that don't initially have them. Try using elemental materials when you bring your weapons to the blacksmith for upgrading. I mean, this won't always change the attribute of your weapon, but be sure to check on the skills and attributes by the character abilities section too. So much stuff. Should be mapped in the upper right corner of the screen during battle stage that shows a lot of information. White mark shows where the player is, green mark shows where your partner is. Blue mark shows normal enemies, and orange mark indicate leaders. Large red mark indicates a boss who should be involved in stage clear conditions. Blue and large pink marks show special locations. Pink will be involved with clear conditions. After meeting the conditions clear, the light blue mark shows the location of the flag. Let remember, yes, it is. Blah 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 blah. Play the 3 Shining Force 3 games. That's one thing they need to do is like bring out like a Shining Force 3 remaster where they actually have all 3 versions for North America for the first time. One day, one day. Let's do like 6 extra damage times 4. It's hard to tell. black hole radius. It's like an AoE of some kind. Probably be easy for them to do, but I don't know. It's like they've never released like another Shining game, like Shining Force game since those eras. Like I don't know if is there some sort of like legal reason they can't? Does Camelot own some of the rights to those games and or characters? Like yeah, that's why they can't re-release them. I believe they definitely re-released some of them though with Sega collections, but never saw Shining Force 3, so I don't know. There might be some sort of legal reason they can't do. Spec increase, not these. Doesn't seem to do anything. Barely increases magic. Does increase SP though. Constitution's HP. I have no idea what agility does. Accuracy and evasion, but I guess those are like invisible stats. More attack. Tree spirits to charm enemies. Turn arrow, launch an arrow. The enemy, and then have it return via the power of spirits. A mental shot. Someone's amethyst pixies attack the enemy and charm them. Penetration up, oh my. Sunfall. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. Recipe Musashi. Yeah, this game is definitely a thing. It's a thing that exists, unfortunately. Maybe it'll be better once it gets going, but so far I'm not impressed with it. It's on the ground. Can I pick these up? I don't want to talk to you. Go away. No, I'm trying to talk to you. So I don't know if there's like objects in the world like I can interact with, and whether I'd be pressing the circle button or the X button to interact with them. Lonely is the hero's heart, both the tavern and inn. It's also where Dr. Pios is practiced. Talk about convenient. Heck, after all, places like that can get pretty rowdy, and sometimes people will get hurt. My name's Red. Folks around here know my name. If you're ever stuck with something, just come to me. Oops. It's going to be strict by type, certain other requirements, checking items information. Picked up like a... I guess we got identified first. We had like a robe, but... This upper body clothing. Lightning resistance. Just here, restore 120 SP to a party. Legs this mean. Instruments strung with this produce the most lovely sounds. Guess he'll be a bard characters. Well, thank you. So far, so good. Because of King Balboa, the Shildia is prospering. My dad keeps telling me that I should be grateful to his Highness. Raise that robe.
Greetings, hero.
Hello, appraiser. Defense 5, movement speed 0, requires agility 22, requires constitution 0. Value 3 gold, appraisal's 20 gold. It doesn't seem like it's worth it to appraise this, but I guess the value is if you just sell it without appraising it. Alright, value goes up to 22 once you appraise it. Still lost 1 gold of value, but ice protection plus 25.
Y'all come back now.
I mean, she's Texan. Texan elf.
Hello there.
That's a face. She part horse. Restores HP to the party. I'm assuming this heals everybody, not just like the one person. Magic brooch. Plus 10 magic for 1,000.
Thank you very much.
She's got pointy ears. I'm assuming she's an elf, but that face is brutal. This area is known as the Valeria region. Including Shildia, there are 5 countries. Holy Kingdom of Runevale, the Bestia Confederation, the Elven Kingdom of Fontina, and the Southern Island Kingdom of Plantol. And of course, the fortress city of Shildia. Let's see if we have enough money to buy any new armor.
What can I do for you?
Ketty Yusha? Can't even afford a basic cap. It's like an agility requirement for certain items, which is kind of annoying. Not that I can afford them yet, but I'll have to keep track of that when I'm leveling up. Yeah, looks like helmets are strength-based, and armor is agility-based. Agility and constitution, I guess. Well, I guess some armor is intelligence-based, too. This hair armament that pulls up the bangs. Have a bandana, gives more protection than a cap.
Thank you.
Completely blind. I forgot to save. The problem with like save anywhere systems. Blacksmith's quarter. It was like 20 hours. It's a tactical RPG. Or tactical, it's a action RPG. Those tend to be quick. I haven't found anything in the environment. I'm mashing the circle button. I really hope I don't have to use the X button to find things in the environment. Assuming that's even the thing. Read the signboard. I was gonna say if there's any sort of interactive things, it'd be this message board thing here, but nope. Shildia is the most prosperous region in the Valeria region. It's all thanks to King Balboa's business acumen. Finish another Mega Man 9 run? Nice. Put the champagne ready. This is Fortress City of Shildia. The north is the Visteria Confederacy. The east, the Holy Kingdom of Runevale. South is the Elwyn Kingdom of Fontina. Further still is the small southern isle Kingdom of Clantoll. It's not like there's going to be a pop quiz or anything, just don't feel compelled to memorize that right away. It totally is going to be a pop quiz, isn't there? I'm going to fail it. Look on your face says you've never been to a smithy before, laddie. Well, feel free to ask me what's on your mind. I know all there is to know about the great trade itself. Here at the smithy, you can take your armor and change it into something new. Depending on the blacksmith, you can end up with a different result, so be aware. If you want to change your weapon type, you best go to a different blacksmith. Did you want to know anything else about smithing? Sure. Blacksmiths can take your weapon and armor, make them stronger, and give them special powers. Well, could have said that in the first thing.
Good to see ya.
That's some massive hands. 2 different materials. Yeah, I only got 1 material so far, so. Forge.
Come again, laddie.
Man, I'm bored. I wish that something would happen.
Good to see ya.
It's the same voice. He's the same.
Come again, laddie.
Be bothered to give a different voice, a different dwarf, a different voice. Lemonade. Do all this shopping with no money. Person doing every NPC. Yep. Wait, you think they're made of money? Can't even have voice acting for like the main character story arcs or whatever.
Hello there.
Hello. Seductive perfume? Hell yes. Challenge the enemy to fight for you for a limited time. Start crystal. Attack brooch. The magic brooch, but with attack.
Thank you very much.
Shildia is a waypoint for many travelers. Perhaps you have been a member of such an entourage. Shildia is known as a paradise on this earth. No, it is the wealthiest nation in the world. Long ago, it was the Beastmen's holy land. That drove the Beastmen to extinction. Where's all the shopkeepers? There's like a bunch of stalls, but nobody's manning them. What kind of promenade is this? I'm studying to be a scholar. Everyone calls me the Maven. I'll tell you anything you need to know. Right analog stick, you can fine-tune your partner's movements. What is a right analog stick, young child? This here smithy, you can take your weapons and armor and change them into something new. Depending on this blacksmithing, you end up with different results, so be aware. Anything else about smithing? So you're like 3 smithies so far.
Good to see ya.
The exact same voice actor. At least they gave him like different sprites, but still, same voice actor.
Come again, laddie.
You practice in the ways of augury. If you do not object, may I perform a reading on you, sir? My, what's this? You have a peculiar aura about you. I can see the specter of doom hovering about your futures, good sir. You'd best be wary. Shildia is protected by the lion's mane, a system of fortified walls that surrounds the entire city. Because of that, we have nothing to fear from outside attacks. This is totally Attack on Titan. 17 years ago, 4 legendary heroes stayed at the Hero's Hearth. One of the heroes, Cupido of the Holy Bow, I'm assuming, apparently dubbed it the Singing Hero's Heart.
What can I do for you?
This guy seems legit. X camp. Oh, that covers the hit. So when you search the character, I'm gonna say the orange is you can't equip it. Yeah, I guess not because it's based on your stats. So you equip the ones that are white, but not the ones that are orange. Either because of gender or stat requirement.
Thank you.
Trenton, how's it going? Happy New Year. So far, this game doesn't seem super exciting. Let's hope that changes. Hey, want to try your luck, kid? Call it heads or tails for double or nothing. Start with 100G. Feel like giving it a try? I don't have 100G. Guess I know how to make money. Yeah, it's kind of a mix of like pre-rendered 3D sprites with like hand-drawn backgrounds. I'm assuming those are hand-drawn backgrounds. He studied the art of song and storytelling, hopes of becoming a minstrel. Shildia is so abundant in nature and peopled by different races. Certainly has no lack of tales to be told. I finished composing a new epic. Please, do come hear it. Yep. Once I get enough money, we're going to be gambling it all away. Assuming if you only get... I don't know if you can double or nothing for like a long time. So if you could potentially like go from 100 gold to like 1,000,000 gold by double or nothing it like a bunch of times. Be a good way of making bank real early. Shildia is a place blessed by nature and blessed with wealth. It's quite a prosperous nation. Of course, like getting like 4 in a row is like 1 in 16 chance. Much less getting one. If you want to like increase it to like 100,000 or whatever. No, it'd be more than that. Let's see. So if you double or nothing at 10 times, then yeah, you'd be getting about 100,000 gold, right? But of course, it'd be 1 in 1,024 chance. It'd be more than that. If doubled it 10 times, you'd be like 100 to the power of 10. Yeah, there's no way you just double or nothing it. Oh, no, sorry, it'd be 200. Yeah. So you get 200, and then 400, and then 800. Yeah. That'll be. You get it in about 100,000. You did it 10 times in a row. If you can get 1 in 1,000 chance of getting that. It is home to folks of all different races. We tend not to intermingle. It's not true if we get along, that we don't get along or anything. Dr. Pios, make sure to see us after us Beastmen too. He's a very good man. Still no interaction at all with the environment, so I don't know if that's a thing. I don't want to, like, not keep trying just in case, but so far I've seen nothing that makes me think there's a point in interacting with anything. Like, not even obvious signs are, like, accessible. Going back here, we've already explored everything else. So we get in 3. Five minutes to midnight. Still another 2 hours and 5 minutes here. Well, an envoy from the castle dropped by earlier, did he not? What sort of message did he have? The usual, Killing Balboa is hosting a dinner party tonight and wants his favorite wine, 18-year-old vintage Beastian. Yo, Xion, Elwyn, hope you're up to make a delivery. Heard nothing bad will happen at the castle. Huh? Why us? Don't give me any guff, girl. Consider it the interest on what you owe for staying here. Gotta earn your keep after all. Damn, what a tight blood. What did I do to deserve this kind of humiliation? Shildia owes its prosperity to King Balboa's keen business sense, they say. What are enemy cards? Wrong button. Gotta press the X button. Do you know what enemy cards are, Xion? Simply put, they're like information files with data about the monsters and enemy soldiers. By viewing them, one can check an opponent's weak points. They devise strategies to combat them. Enemies carry enemy cards of their own type. An enemy should drop any such cards. Please bring it to me. I shall arrange them in a quick reference encyclopedia. But any time you wish to check on anything, by all means just ask. Square to talk, or the circle to talk to them, and then X to confirm is super freaking annoying. So what's this you hear about the amazing rings of yours, hmm? And these other NPCs say anything useful? Alright, let's make a save before we go into this place. I know, I didn't know what the hell that's supposed to be. It doesn't look like a phonograph. It's like on top of a barrel or something. There's a bunch of dolls or whatever. Like, I have no idea what the hell this is supposed to be. It's creepy. Maybe it is a phonograph because this is probably like some sort of like the dolls start like moving, pretending they're playing the instruments kind of thing. It's like a player piano. Merry New Year. Approaching shadows. Oh, my aching back. I can't believe that lupine brute is making a delicate maiden like me haul these damn bottles across town. Hey, I carried most of it. As well, you should have. But more hauling, less yapping over there. Anyway, ain't this place huge? It's like a city all by itself. Yeah. Stop. Thief. After him. People over here, too. Is he an aardvark or something? I caught you red-handed, criminal. You can't catch them red-handed at all. They literally just ran out. A thief, you say? And what if I am? Unless he's stealing that shuriken. It must be pretty good if you can sneak into the castle. I'm willing to bet there's a huge reward for catching you. Unfortunately for you, I simply can't get myself captured with the information I've got, you see. And besides, what makes you think novices like yourself will be able to catch me anyway? Oh, you want to talk big, do you? Let me just put this here ring. Huh? The ring? Apprehending a petty burglar like self is going to be a cinch. What? Elwyn, wait just a... Impressive. Still, unfortunately, I don't have the time to mess around with you two. That's what minions are for, after all. I totally had time to load during that animation sequence. But she doesn't do any loading during that animation, only after the animation. It's just like, why? The bush moving closer. The bush is moving. Your beloved Shining series. Yeah, I know, right? Like, this is not Shining treasure. Yeah, like, you know, the two series that were actually decent, the Shining, like the Shining Dungeon Crawlers and the Shining Tactical RPGs, yeah, let's just get rid of those. We don't want those games. Let's just do these shitty-ass style games instead. 'Cause people really want something different. Clearly.
No way!
Well, Shining Wisdom was like a Zelda-like game. I didn't consider it an RPG. Shining the Holy Ark and Shining in the Darkness, where you're like your dungeon crawlers. Dungeon crawlers I actually enjoyed, which is it's not often I enjoy this kind of dungeon crawlers.
All right.
And of course the Shining Force games. This isn't a Shining series game, yeah. It's a Shawning. Yep. Just happen to have beastmen and stuff. Yeah, they really like screwed over the Shining series in this generation. Like I don't know why. I mean, Shining at least had like the Shining Force games at least had some popularity, even though they probably didn't sell that much because they were on like a Saturn for the Shining Force 3. Of course, they didn't sell on the freaking Saturn. But obviously they sold well enough on the Genesis, which is why they put them on like every Genesis collection afterwards. So, let's not try that again. Let's shove those tactical RPGs away and just do stuff like this. I guess that's that. Why? Is there a thing that lifts up like that? Alright, jump here is done. Let's get out of here. Wait, you want some Borderlands goodness? Somehow Mercenaries Saga Chronicles is doing well for some odd reason. Tales of Legendia and Borderlands are neck and neck. Valhalla Knights, because I don't know, just because. Era Chronicle, not surprisingly, is like in last place. It's like a freaking mobile game. Look, who is this? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Shuriguru. Happy New Year, Brazil. Crap, he got away. Yeah, it's supposedly like Mercenaries Saga was supposedly like a 3DS series, like a 3DS eShop series. I guess they ported it over to like as a collection with 3 games. I'm only going to be playing the first game in it and putting it back into the pool. With any compilation game, that's what I'm going to do. Unless the game is like super short, but like if it's like if it's going to be like 60 hours to play all 3 or something like that, then I might as well play all 3. But if it's like a 50+ hour game or something. But being an eShop game, I don't know what to expect. Hey, Happy New Year, Happy Book Rider. Strong and fast, I guess. Doesn't seem like he's your everyday hoodlum. Yeah. What was he talking about when he mentioned information? I bet he's not just a thief, but a spy. A spy, huh? Yeah, I mean, Arcalad 1 was super short. So if it's about 20 hours for the first game, I might just play all 3. But if it's like, yeah, if it's like 30+ hours or something like that, then at that point it'd be like, all right, we're putting this back in, coming back to it if it comes up again. I mean, it's plenty of Mercenary games, so it's not like it's a series that's going to show up again multiple times, I'm sure. I think we had enough excitement for one night. Our job here is done, so let's go back. Ugh. Elwyn, what's wrong? Of course, maybe the first game is like Arc the Lad 1 length. It's confusing. And then the second game is Lad 2 length. You'd be like, crap. I got fooled. But yeah, being eShop games, I don't know what to expect. Like, I'm assuming they would have been like shorter length games because they were eShop games, but they're tactical RPGs, so they might have made them like fairly beefy games. Now my head, something it's pretty short altogether. Oh, we'll see. And against playing the whole thing in one shot if you know, if it's short. Now if I pulled up something like a Baldur's Gate, you know, 1 and 2 or whatever the hell those enhanced edition ones, then yeah, those ones would be going back in after I play one game. You all right? We need to get you to Pios right away. Or like a Mass Effect collection. Yeah, no. Chemco games, if I get a Chemco collection, I'm playing one game. Hell no. There's like 8 collections now. Well, 9 if you count the Chemco Omnibus. I'm really surprised we haven't seen a Chemco collection show up on a fast forward yet. Heart, a headache, you say? Yeah, but since I've taken the ring off, it seems they've gotten a bit better. I see. I theorize it might have some type of after effect on the ring's power. The power of the rings? Possibly. Moreover, why did you use the rings? There was a burglar on the castle grounds. I thought that maybe we could catch him and collect a reward. Use the rings for that? I thought I told you not to use them so recklessly. But it's money. I'm sorry. Please, Elwyn. You must be more careful. Hey, Snow. You didn't speak to me yet? Nope. Twin dragon rings. Never thought for a second that they actually existed. By those things, they might be dangerous, you know? I wonder if those rings are dangerous. After all, my head still kind of hurts. Alright, now that we have a bunch of money and some new equipment to identify. Yeah, graphically it looks decent. The gameplay is very meh, though. See a lovely human girl, the hero's hearth. She died a long time ago, though. Special items dropped from the battlefield will be marked with a question mark. These are unidentified items, which need to be brought in appraiser before you can use them. Breakers and Ruddy mean. These NPCs do say new things. Sinus King Bubble is a very shrewd business sense. The defense of his kingdom entirely to mercenaries. These mercenaries just hang out at the tavern day after day, wasting away. Whatever broke out, what will we do? Damn it. Stupid X and circle swapping thing is so freaking annoying. I'm not gonna get used to it.
Greetings, hero.
Lunar Camp. All elemental resistance plus 10. That's pretty nice. Oh, we leveled up as well. Cap plus 1. So 1 extra defense. She needs more strength. Oh, it accidentally sold it. God damn it. That's annoying. %30 damage motion evasion? What does that even mean? Black cat card. And secret enemy data the POs can decipher. Okay. Moving it halves damage from that enemy. Interesting. We gotta equip it though. Oh, that's mithril. You find some dark matter, make cursed items.
Y'all come back now.
You hear?
Hello there.
Got that face. Every time I see her face. She's definitely half horse.
Thank you very much.
What can I do for you?
Let's get new things over time. Helm +1, need 42 strength. Elwyn that's open in the front. 16 defense. This gives you 10 movement speed.
Thank you.
It's got a massive caterpillar. It's got Dr. Eggman's mustache as eyebrows. Let's see. As the enemy does increase their crit chance, so. Let's bring her up to 30 strength so we can get her some helmets. So how do I use a different single skill? Do I have to like equip it somehow? Skills. Single skills. The skills are your character's special individual techniques. Cost speed and take time to charge to use, but are very effective. Hold down the circle button, charge meter will appear over your head. Skill activate. Check the command slot windows at the bottom of the screen to see which single skill you're set to use. You can change the command slots to the command menu, or using directional buttons as shortcuts on your keypad. Skill effects increase based on how many charge levels you build, and the max charge is based on level. Skill level also determines the SP cost and the power of the skill. It doesn't change how much you charge the skill up, so let yourself go right to the limit. I warn you about the enemy attacks when you're using single skills though. You'll be fine when you're charging, but if you're hit by an enemy while the skill is going off, you'll be interrupted. So get into position while charging and fire a skill off when it counts. Partners will use single skills automatically, so you should improve them ASAP. Whether they'll conserve their SP is another story though. Alright. We don't have any... don't have enough materials to, like, craft anything. I can't really buy any new armor. I would have been able to use that cap I picked up, but I accidentally sold it because if you can't equip it, the option when you press the X button is sell. So whoops. After examining Elwyn's condition, I believe that the malaise may indeed be due to the rings. New character. Hey girl. Excuse the interruption, good folk. May I inquire which of you are heroes? Hero, what the hell are you talking about? The sign outside asserted that this is the hero's hearth. Oh, for crying out loud, that's just the name of the inn. Doesn't mean we keep heroes here. Oh, my mistake. I came all this way to find a hero to help me. Yeesh. Is this prissy chick really that naive? Excuse me, miss. Might you be a priestess of Edwarl? Yes, that's right. I am Ryuna, priestess of Draconis. I thought so. Nice the staff you hold. Oh dear, you recognize it? But outsiders are not supposed to know the symbol of the caduceus. Sephiroth Balmora, thanks so much for the 15 months of awesome support. Happy New Year, Balmora. What's impression of this so far? I mean, graphically it looks decent, but the combat so far, a little bit I played of it, seems kind of meh. It's very mid. I don't know if it'll get better, but you got like pathetic AI like for your partners, but you can control them, but it's awkward to do because you gotta use the right analog stick to control your partner and like use the R1, R2 buttons. It's like trying to like pat your head while rubbing your belly kind of thing going on at the same time. It's just ugh. It's just that one time that more importantly, what caused you to journey here, Your Holiness? Temple of Edwarl has been beset by fiends. It's terrible. The temple under attack. So I'm assuming you can only have 2 people at a time in battle, right? Because you gotta control your partners. So I guess we just have to choose who we want with us in battle. It's kind of annoying. But they did say that bonus XP we get at the end of battle is shared against everybody, but I imagine the regular XP that you get in battle isn't, so that'll be a thing. Yes, so I came here to Shildia to seek help. Originally I thought that I would go to the castle and ask His Highness for assistance, but I'm unsure if this was the right such a thing. Please, I beg of you, can no one help me here? I understand your plight, Your Holiness. Rogue, can you dispatch a messenger to the castle? I'm on it. Blanc neige, white snow. Double time into the castle. Roger, on my way. Bye, white snow. Come, Your Holiness. Must be tired. You'd rest for now. No, I must return to the Temple of Edwarl at once. I'm worried about what has become of Lazarus. Lazarus? He's my loyal companion. When we realized the temple was about to be attacked, he saw me safely on the way here to seek help. Right now, he has probably returned, helping to fend off the fiends. But Your Holiness, there are fiends at the temple. It would be wiser for you to wait here and return to the castle's aid. I suppose you're correct. I know how you must feel, Your Holiness, but please come with me now. It is for the best. Hey, Luke. Happy New Year. Still got like an hour and a half to go. Soon. Oh yeah, I'm sure she's gonna fit in perfect the likes of us. He's taking her to his boudoir. He's got to examine her for bruises. That's fast. Bulk, can you prepare a bowl of soup for such refreshment? Are you sure, Pios? Just yesterday you said that my soup was fit for neither man nor beast. Did I? Must have been pulling your paw a bit, Bulg. Really biblical name. But they do have the caduceus, which is like the symbol of like doctors and stuff, so I don't know. Soup's up. Thank you, sir. The priestess, she's gone. She jumped out the window. Great. You're kidding. Now we gotta solve a murder mystery. She must have slipped away to return to the Temple of Edwarl. She's in terrible danger. Yeah, you must all split up and search for the priestess immediately. Of course, we're going to encounter her in party. Yeah, let's all split up and they just stay right here. What the heck are monsters showing up at the Temple of Edwarl of all places? Happy New Year. Happy New Beer. Oh yeah, check those enemy cards to be... Gotta catch them all. A lot of enemies. So we got 276 enemies in this game. It's gonna take a while. Fancy. Trained in the way of the ninja, uses black ninja gear. Unknown species. I feel like more details the more of these cards we pick up. I don't know what that square below the levels are. Maybe that's like drops or something. Pick up a mint condition Arclad PS2. Nice. Some nice pickups. I thought I could equip these cards. Or is it just automatic once I find it? I assumed I had to like equip it, but maybe I don't. As soon as you find it, you just take half damage. It's any option for equipping it, so... Yeah, that's what I hear. I haven't gotten to the second one yet, but I hear that it's pretty rough. Get your hands on completing the box copy of this game. You're probably giving it away, I'm sure. Got it for like free with a copy of NHL 05. Head to the temple. I don't remember how much I paid for this like a million years ago at this point, but it's probably relatively affordable now. Decent price. Well, pretty much every RPG, I guess, has gone up in the PS2. Although I'm sure, I don't know if the prices went down from, COVID times or if it's still expensive. I have my price charting thing up. What could she be? I mean, I guess some people want to collect all the Shining games. Your Holiness. Even the awful ones. Why'd you run off like that? Everyone is worried about you. I hope you can all forgive me. Nevertheless, I must return to the temple at once. I'm grateful for your help. Please tell everyone I'm okay. No, I must be on my way. And enemies. Hey, wait up. Wait, do we have the rings? Because didn't the elf girl carry the rings with her? So we're going to be, like, using the rings all of a sudden? Got our sword out. No rings. Maybe they warp to us automatically. These things are coming for us. We gotta get out of here. But the temple. You want to get killed? Hurry, this way. If we must. Oh, we're surrounded. Game over, man. Crap, Elwyn was here. Could use the power of the rings. Hey guys, I'm over here. Yeah, get back, you things. Arg. Are you alright? Holiness, please. I'll draw their attention this way, then you must make a run for it. No, I cannot abandon you. If you don't, they're just gonna kill us both. Oh, super convenient. They teleported to us. Huh? A ring. It's one of the twin dragon rings. Why in the world did it just appear on my hand now? Maybe my ring can call the other to it? What are you saying? Your Holiness, could you try putting that ring on your finger? But what is the nature of this ring? Oh, you'll just turn into a demonic beast, that's all. These are called the twin dragon rings. We both wear them and will be powerful enough to fight these guys off. These rings will grant us the power to fight. There's no time to explain. Please, you just gotta believe me for now. Very well, I will trust you. It is truly wondrous. Hell yeah. You feel like smashing some fiendish faces or what? I know I do. I think that such radiance existed within me. Radiance schmadiance. Let's lay waste these fools and get to the temple. You have changed from your previous self. Wicked, destructive impulses. They overwhelm me. I'm so turned on right now. Oh, well then, isn't that nice? By the way, priestess, you can call me Xion. My name is Ryuna. Alright then, Ryuna. Enter the fray. What's her abilities? Gotta load this animation, then load the loading animation. Didn't they already have like the map loaded when we were doing that cutscene? But no, we gotta load again because we have to have that animation first. Quick skills, single skills. More info. General skeleton. So if you have their cards, you can get more information on them. Assuming she has heals. She would, but she doesn't have anything right now. It does heal HP and SP, which is good. Turn undead, healing aura. Okay. So she does have like a passive healing. Party members deal extra damage to the undead. So if we're fighting undead, we definitely want to use her. It's a lock skill, yeah.
Lost souls, may you rest in peace. Lost souls, may you rest in peace.
That's fine.
Lost souls, may you rest in peace.
Those undead dead.
Lost souls, may you
So
rest
they didn't
in
look dead.
peace.
Lost souls, may you rest in pieces.
Lost souls, may you rest in peace. Lost souls, may you rest in peace.
Magic brooch. Can you equip stuff in the middle of battle? Sephiroth, Lavastine, thanks so much for the 57 months of support. Happy New Year, Lavastine. How's it going? 57 awesome months. I'm assuming I can't equip during battle because there's no equip screen, so yeah. I did level up though, so it looks like I can upgrade my stats in battle. Happy New Year. Raise my constitution a bit. Actually, need to level up. What do I want to raise here? Let's get this defense up a bit. Let's get his accuracy up. Affects everybody too. This one's kind of basic in terms of the combat.
Lost souls, may you rest in peace.
Though she's doing absolutely nothing.
Lost souls, may you rest in peace.
Once I do the action, she does nothing. Make sure we grab all the chests. Do anything with these urns? I'm assuming not.
We have won.
Yeah, the fact that the AI partner is basically useless unless you manually use them is gonna be fun. Dun dun dun! Lazarus. Dragon down, I repeat, dragon down. Ryuna. Lazarus, are you alright? Were you the ones fighting outside just now, Ryuna? Yes, truly. Ryuna, I had no idea you could fight like that. It is because of the twin dragon rings. Twin dragon rings? We'll speak of it another time. What matters is that you are safe. These bastards ransacked the temple and then took off. I have failed my duty as the guardian of the temple. Damn it, those fiends got the necklace. You mean... They got into your chamber, Ryuna, and took your necklace. You shall pay dearly for that. Lazarus, hold. Feed Empire. Those Asian Dragon Age. Oh yeah. Looks cool from what I've seen so far of it. Stella Deus, another tactical RPG, I think. Where are you going? I think Stella Deus was like a fast-forward pick some point in the far past. Maybe, maybe not. They'll blend in together at this point. Hunt those monsters down to get your necklace back. The necklace can be replaced, Lazarus. Please think of it no longer. Nay, the necklace is an heirloom. I know how much it means to you, Ryuna. I swear we'll get it back. You insist, I cannot stop you, but... Xion, please, will you accompany Lazarus and help him? Huh? Lazarus, go with Xion. Xion. He's the one who protected me on my journey here. Is he worthy? Nah, quite. Very well, come. Thank you, Xion. I hope to go with you. Okay. Now she can heal. Who knows how much healing her healing ability did. Wasn't really checking my HP during that battle. Foreboding footsteps. Yeah, there are those bastards. Xion, have you one of those twin dragon rings? Huh? The ones that Ryuna mentioned. She said they grant great power. Yeah, I got them, but with great power comes great responsibility or something. Hand it over. Alright, but many of these rings are sort of... I love this game. My power burns like a sun within me. You can handle it, lizard breath. Alright, let's do some damage. There's no Shining Force. They really have to do this animation every time. Of course they do. Kill him. I gotta make sure I have like that inventory limit thing, but it's not like we'll be hitting that anytime soon. Yeah, he's so useless unless you like mainly use them.
Take this. Take this.
I'm not gonna try controlling them with the right analog stick. It's awkward enough to use as it is.
No way! Take this!
Isn't there a bunch of other groups? I guess we didn't need to. We only had to defeat that one group, I guess.
Take this!
I wonder if like the completion requirements thing is once you actually trigger the flag, or by the time you actually use the flag. So if I can make a beeline for this thing here to like get the speed thing, and then just go clear out the place. Assuming it's just between when you start and yeah, clear time. It felt it was definitely more than 3 minutes in terms of like going back and doing some other stuff. So I think it's. I think that was like getting to the flag was the requirement. Heroic Knights. Level 4. Well, it's better than no ranking. You get a bonus XP if you get like any of those like extra rankings, I guess. Right, this is Riona's necklace. Thanks to Holy Idol. Seems like you could buy a trinket like that in any local shop. Nay, this is priceless. When I first met Riona, she was wearing this. I shall never forget that day. Must have some sort of sentimental value, for you at least. What's wrong? Hear the sound of marching boots. Thousands of them. Oh, I guess the kingdom's about to get invaded. Or something. I hear them too. It's the Runevale army. Runevale. These guys are not making very good time. Runevale is coming to force to lay siege. They must be the ones who attacked the temple earlier. Aye. But if an army that size were to attack the temple, you and the priestess wouldn't stand a chance. Are we outside the bounds of the town walls now, like the big walls, or is this like inside the walls? I'm assuming they wouldn't have like waltzed in here, so I'm assuming this temple's got to be outside the walls or something. The temple's in grave danger. We've got to warn Riona. I don't think laying siege to this big, humongous, like, kingdom surrounded by walls would really do much, considering they probably have their own farms internally, so they could probably, like, go a long time with the siege. Are you certain they are really forces from Moonvale? Why, milady, I've seen their banners. Wherefore would the Holy Knights of Runevale come to attack us? Makes no sense. I'm not sure, but isn't it overkill for an army that big to attack this temple? Aye, true enough. Our number has been slain already. There is no need for an army. Perhaps they're heading for Shildia instead. must be why their army is so huge. You know, we need to get back to Shildia right away to warn everyone. I'm pretty sure, like, a 1,000-man army would be warning enough. You'd probably see that from, like, pretty far away. I agree, but first we must set a barrier. Though the temple is not Rinvale's target, we cannot allow the holy idol to be defiled. It is done. The Rinvale army cannot violate this idol now. Let us make haste to Shildia. Gonna violate that idol. Hey, Snow White. Or White Snow. I guess Blanc Neige is like the French name for Snow White. Rinvale. No, Rungeist has come to attack us. It seems war is upon us. Although it should be Neige Blanc, but, you know. Blanc sounds like a more normal name for a first name. Over a declaration of war a little while ago. Apparently the second prince of Runevale served his father, the king, and changed the country's name to Rungeist Empire. Just what the hell is the world coming to? The enemy must have control of the temple by now. I fear for the sanctity of the idol. It's good that we got Riona's necklace back. If I want to, like, get my magic up so I can use these abilities. See, this is probably considered magic too. I didn't even notice. I know it's an attack spell. Actually, all these are, I guess, technically attack spells. Yeah, this one's a magic one. So Spark is only a magic one. Attacks 4 to 6 times. Just check. Actually, did we? I don't think I found any unidentified items during that battle. Shining Link Skull. Yeah, of course it is. Borderlands is basically like a first-person Diablo. First-person Diablo with guns. So it's very much an RPG. Snakes. Special worm. It's heavy blow. Dragon spiral. That was the linked attack he had. Double attack. Oh, these are all link attacks. Attack up. Does affect both people? Doesn't say the attack. Like the one I had was affects like everybody. Both party members accuracy, both party members evasion, but his just doesn't say that, so I'm assuming it's him only. Equipment. I didn't think I saw anything. Oh yeah, we have magic brooches. It's plus 10 magic, which it's not like I really have lightning attack, so it's good for her, I guess. Good to see Zach. Happy New Year. Magic mirror draws enemy closer. Alright, good. Lots of materials now, so I can try to craft some stuff with the blacksmith. Yeah, it's definitely a game that exists. It's kind of meh so far. I don't know, maybe the combat will get better down the road, but it's kind of annoying because the partner AI is pretty pathetic. You can manually control them, but then it's awkward because you got to use the right analog stick to move them. Then you got to like, it's just, ugh. It doesn't work very well. Trying to control two characters at once in battle just sucks. Like an action RPG. So yeah, they could have definitely made the partner AI better. They just didn't bother. Saw a shiny thing there. Oh, we can't interact with the environment. There's something snagged up here. It's an herb. Could be useful. Alright, so you can interact with the environment as long as you see a shiny thing. Any shiny things down here? No. Lady down the street from me says Runegeist is attacking us because they're a bunch of scoundrels. We're after Shildia's wealth and resources. We didn't have any identified stuff. Let's go to the armor smith.
What can I do for you?
Big cloak. -20 defense, movement speed -20. I don't like that. Wait, is it 20 defense on top of the 8 defense? I'm assuming it is. Which is actually pretty good considering it's like 20 extra defense. I mean, the vest here is like 16 defense and requires more agility and is like a lot more expensive. The only downside is we lose the 20 movement speed, but enemies will come to us. That is a tempting buy. I can afford it. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it.
Thank you.
go see the blacksmiths. Birdman's Village, this new. Make sure it's save before attempt any smith, and we'll see what the difference is between the different smith centers.
Good to see ya.
I use multiple of the same one.
Right you are then.
You notice with my, what was my attack power with this sword first? Plus 10 attack or something. Looks the same.
Here you go.
Steel Slicer. 45 attack. What was it before? Maybe it wasn't 10 attack. Maybe it was. If it was 10 attack, then that's a huge gain. I wonder if the results are always the same. Can I like quit the game? There's no like...
Come again, laddie.
sort of soft reset. Of course there isn't. But if I go to save game and say no, hard reset it is. Happy new beer. Another beer. One more hour to go here. God, they make this super annoying to attempt to craft something and then have to reload. They do this on purpose. To make it as annoying as possible, that way they don't do it. Sent back here when I reload. Alright, let's double check my weapon. So it's plus 45 attack to my weapon when I... Oh yeah, it's a big upgrade, 40 attack. Or 45 attack, it was like 80... No, maybe it was 85. 40 attack in total. Something like that. Pretty big. The question is, if I go to a different smith, am I going to get different results? Let's try the other two smiths. I'm assuming you'll get the same result if you choose the same smith. Hopefully there's no like RNG and then like other smiths. I mean, I know previous games it usually was RNG. Like but usually you're just using like one mithril piece. Like, alright, make me something with this, and you can just make a bunch of potential items with that. In fact, this one you have to choose 3 materials. I'm assuming it's preset for that smith. So this will be super annoying if I need to like
Good to see ya.
test this. I would only do this with like a high-end weapon. I'm curious if like even just the basic upgrades here, if that's gonna be totally different.
Right you are then. Here you go.
Still slicer, same thing. Critical hit rate plus 10%, accuracy plus 5%. Good enough. Yeah, I'll keep that. Here you go. Know nothing about this game? Probably for the best. Well, it's PS2 era.
Come again, laddie.
PS2 era, they brought out like every Shining kind of side game they could without bringing out any of the mainline stuff, like the Shining Force games. I think they brought out Shining Force games, but they completely like they just brought them out and like pissed on the corpse of Shining Force because they are not tactical RPGs like the other Shining Force games. At least the other ones they didn't try to fool you. Those other ones, since they just called them like Shining Tears, Shining Soul, Shining, you know. They kept shining, but they didn't put the force in there. Yeah. I mean, it's nice developers tried things, but I don't know. Sometimes they tried things and end up killing like a long-running series because of it, like, you know, Breath of Fire, the Shining series. Or the Shining Force series specifically. I'm dealing with various minerals and abundant in Shildia, but are scarce elsewhere. Right now there's a mithril shortage. This is a mithril in exchange for some holy water. Not a bad deal, eh? Well, I had 2 pieces, but luckily I spent one of them. Sure that Mr. Mosquito. Well, I mean, Japan always had weird games. It's just weird that some of those got localized. 2 of the 4 heroes are members of the Rune Geist Armory. How do you intend to fight against such mights? Again, all stuff that was like, they existed in Japan at the time. It's just, they took a chance and brought those stateside, which is kind of crazy. Probably for the best, but I can't imagine those games having sold a lot of stuff back when they initially localized them. They gained cult status later on, of course, but... Leader of Birdmen. It's a buff bird. This war does not concern the birdmen. Here's Balbaro. When I was younger, I used to go out adventuring, traveling the land. There was 3 of us, myself, the elven girl named Marine, and dwarf named Lang. We were quite the troop. However, with racial tension being what it is nowadays, I haven't seen them in so long. Run into them. Would you do me a favor? What's the favor? Turn to my old companions. Please, let them know that I am well. Thank you. No deal. It's too complicated. Nope, still got 1 more hour to go, Hunter. Almost there. Okay, I don't know how the hell they're gonna lay siege to this this encircled city. I mean, it's not even a city. It's like a group of cities. I'm sure there's farmlands and all those open spots. So this thing could probably survive like a long time under siege. -5 or -6? I don't know. Keep reading if it... Are we daylight savings now, or are we like in regular times? I always get lost at which one we are. Why does daylight savings have to exist? Get rid of the damn thing already. It's not needed. There's zero need for a time shift. We're not farmers anymore. I'm sure farmers use like the same watch as everybody else does. The whole city is a mess. Tell me something I don't know. Suddenly Rinvale just declared war, and now the citizenry are in uproar. Yeah, but it sets like 4:30, so it's come to pass, Hios. It sucks going home in the middle of the night. Espied in the perimeter of the fortress walls. It seems spied. It seems that Rungeist has established camp to the east. Daylight savings for its farmers. There you go. That's the reason it existed back in the day. It was for farmers and stuff. That only the Vanguard troops have arrived this far. Well, thankfully. It's definitely like some... It's just like an old, archaic thing that just... I don't know, I guess they... Government, right? That's the reason. Government is the reason why... Trying to get anybody to agree. Because I'm sure a lot of people are in favor of getting rid of daylight savings. The problem is which time do you choose? Do you choose the daylight savings time as the always time, or you choose the non-daylight savings time as the always time? So that could like last like decades. So yeah, good luck trying to get anything changed. And of course, you know, Canada basically has to go with what the U.S. does too. So if the U.S. got rid of it, Canada would get rid of it, but not one before the other, or else it'd just be even more confusing. On daylight savings. It's not about scientifically accurate, it's all about, like, what were the people like? It's just stupid. In a few days, the enemy soldiers will have Shildia totally surrounded. Doctor, doesn't this country have its own army? Some mercenary corps which protects the city, but in recent times of peace, they have waned in readiness. Once word hits the streets that war has been declared, mercenaries from all over Shildia begin to flee the city. Days seemed longer. Well, maybe in the southern hemisphere. For us in the northern hemisphere, the days are definitely short. Dishonorable bastards, a lot of them. You all people should know that things are not simple, Volg. After all, you are the head of the Weiss Ritter Commando Brigade, are you not? Weiss Ritter? I know that name. Invincible mercenary force. No way, Volg. I had no idea we were so renowned. Renowned? All I am is a damn fool, a leader who let his men run away from right under his nose. The regulars of the tavern are, in fact, all members of Weiss Ritter. Whoa, are you serious? As soon as they heard the skeletal butt, the enemy strategist was the great sage Skelly? They all turned tail and ran. Escalade? Impossible. Where did you hear that? Dragon has a tiny head. I mean, dragons generally do compared to the size of their bodies. Rungeist spies have been whispering the word around town. I've heard that their commander is none other than Holy Knight Xion. But wait, aren't Escalade and Xion two legendary heroes? You do know your legend scroll. Tale of how 4 heroes went forth and vanquished fiends, restoring balance and peace to the world. Everyone knows that. 4 heroes, you say? Actually, there were 5. So anyway, hearing that the enemy army has 2 legendary heroes fighting for them is enough to make most sane folk run. Now, the only one of my mercenaries who hasn't taken off is the sorceress Snow White. Blanche. So including myself, that makes a total of 2 of us. How the hell are we supposed to fight off an army? Commander Volk, I petition to join the White Raider Commando Brigade. As a priestess of Draconis, I cannot stand by and let the Runegeist Empire continue this. I offer what little help I can. If Riona is joining up, I shall commit my services to White Raider as well. Now we're talking. I cannot forgive Runegeist either. Must defeat them and take back the Temple of Vitwarl. Where's the nipple armor? I want to join up too. And once we get a Birdman, Birdmans are pretty, they're pretty buff. No, I haven't been in Shildia for that long. I might just start to like this place. Can't just watch it get overrun. Looks like I'm getting a pretty gung-ho crew on my hands. Pistol only makes 5 of us. That's not nearly enough. What about you, Xion? Huh? Really just her strength, kid. With you on her side, it might tip the balance in her favor. Yeah, it's not like these guys can fight without me on their side anyways. We only have 1 set of rings. Hit the balance. Commander, are you serious? I am. I heard the stories of the things that Xion can do while using those twin dragon rings of his. With something like your invincible power at her disposal, fighting back against Runegeist may not be suicide. I don't know, have you seen the Birdman? That dude had nipples. Those rings are dangerous. You had no understanding of what would happen if you were used on the field of war. Pios, we're outnumbered 1,000 to 1 here. The dragon rings are our only shot. Even you gotta realize that. Perhaps so, but... Well, Xion, we join White Raider and fight a good fight for the sake of Shildia? For the sake of Shildia? I'll join you. Count me in. Attaboy. I hereby officially recognize you all as... Stop. Birdman Harvey. I gotta pop in my copy of the Harvey Birdman on my PS2. Are you sure about these rings? What if they're more trouble than you expect? Hey, who asked you anyways? It'd be tragic to become the slave of that which is or seems to grant our freedom, would it not? Why, you. You're out of line, Nage. Elwyn, you calm down too. This isn't time for bickering. Understood, sir. Yos, earlier you mentioned the Runegeist were in the middle of setting up camp. Yes, they amassed to the east of Shildia. After marching all the way here, their soldiers must be highly depleted of vigor. Our best option is to strike preemptively. Right, so it's settled then. Surprise attack on the enemy camp. We want to catch the enemy off guard and hope of inciting chaos and delaying their main attack. Don't chase them too far. Wow, Pios, you got quite a tactical mind. No, it's not so much of a big deal. The next battle, Xion's partner will be... you, Snow White. What? I want you to get an idea of just what Xion can do. The rest of you, come with me. Understood, sir. Proper introduction, then. My name is Snow White. Guess we gotta get her some dwarves. Snow, the Witch of Ice. Good to meet you, Snow. Now, let me see this power of yours, or rather, that ring of yours, that of your rings. Can a beacon like you really hold your own in a fight? It better not be a liability. Are you Birdman, attorney at law? Yep. It was a fun kind of like Phoenix Wright style game, but fully voice acted. It's a hilarious game. So I was wondering if that thing respawned, the shiny thing. Yeah, it was me. I'm the one who put it in the pole and raised it up a whole bunch. And you helped, remember? That's right. Wonder how Hippo's doing now with his retirement from streaming. Haven't seen him in a while. I know he pops into streams every once in a while, but haven't seen him in a bit. Shall do what I can for the sake of Shildia and the temporal withdrawal. Ryoda fights, so do I. Alright, let's do one more battle. We're never going to use enemy cards, I don't think. These are brute force. From Geist has the advantage. However, let it never be said the tactics not defeat superior numbers. Still, as Commander says, we do need the Twin Dragon Rings to make these plans work. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that definitely put a crimp in his streaming, but... Yep. Maybe when the kid goes to college, he'll be back. Once he retires. But he'll put rule no visual novels. I mean, him adding visual novels is probably the worst thing he did. He definitely had some misery when he added visual novel style games. Yeah, that was hilarious. That was the best. Doki Doki Literature Club with a Russian male Yuri. This is the best. Yeah, oh, it was meant to be, obviously. Russian smoking girl accent, yep. Just Monica. I know you have amnesia, Xion. Do you have any idea where you're from? No. I see. Then there's a possibility you might be someone from Runegeist Empire then. Huh? Some of the enemy soldiers that we're facing might be good friends of yours, or maybe even your family. We should be able to fight them? Well, Daddy? Is that you, Daddy? Urgh. Never mind. Forget I asked. Du-du-dum. There they are. So many of them. Afraid. No, I'm just... Just give me the ring. So these are the Twin Dragon Rings. I've heard much of them, but to think that such power actually existed. Yeah. Oh, by the Great Heart of Ice. Be not afraid. The power that you're feeling is coming from within. Are we a ghost now? Truly, I can feel it. Why are we not like the evil dude? I feel so energized, yet calm. I've never felt this peace. You're different. You're bearing your voice. Rumors that these rings change your personality are apparently true. You have not become the savage berserker that you described, Xion. Indeed. I may answer your previous question. Yes? It is true that we cannot discount the possibility that I am from Runegeist Empire. However, I am now a citizen of Shildia. I have come I have come to feel a strong sense of kinship and bond with people there. Therefore, I will fight for the sake of Shildia. I see. People I consider family, who I want to protect, are the people of Shildia. Come fair or foul, it is what I have decided. I am resolved. Let us do our task. Ah. Have the animation every time. They paid good money to have this animation. Spinning rings are expensive. Sort of thing.
Freezing storm.
Storm thing.
Freezing storm. Deathly cold. Deathly cold.
Lightning attacks with my sword now. Noticed my new sword having lightning, but maybe it had some and it was just not visible. That or like leveling up got me to a point where I could like shoot lightning out of my sword. Do anything with that?
Deathly cold.
No, it's just the animation that plays whenever you like start a battle. Rip those guys. This sword too strong. Gravity stone. Guess I should explore after I like activate the flag, give my extra bonus XP. Thanks for the help, by the way, AI partner. Absolutely useless.
Deathly cold.
Level up.
Deathly cold.
More treasure.
We have triumphed.
Hooray, triumph. No bonus. I think the operations went well. Alright, is there any other characters? At this point we've tried every character at least once. I don't know who I want to use though. Do I want to use a healer? Do I want to use... I mean, with the magic girl at least we can kind of... I could be like melee, she could be magic, but none of the characters are particularly useful. Unless you actively use them. Okay, soldiers are running around like headless chickens. Looks like they weren't ready for what Shildia can hit them with. We haven't played with Volg yet. Maybe he'll be badass. So, Snow, are you a believer in the kind of power that we've got at our disposal? It's supposed to be, but it's not. The last Shining Force tactical RPG was Shining Force 3. Well, the Shining Force 3 trilogy, of which we only got the original one. I cannot deny it. It was indeed too harsh before. On Saturn, yep. Why the change in attitude? My fellow mercenaries with whom I spent so much time merrymaking here in this tavern would always brag about how many people they had killed, about which nations they had fought for. Then again, as soon as Rungeist began its attack, they were the first to head for the hills. Why, Shining Force 3 was decent. It just sucks that we only got the first one, because Saturn did horrible here. One day they're going to release like a Shining Force 3 trilogy thing, but probably not. Probably at the same time they release a Panzer Dragoon Saga remaster. After seeing that, I just lost faith in the other one. When you were speaking earlier, I just assumed you were all talk, and that you'd run like the rest. I don't know. What rating does it have? Shining Force X says 64, 69 for Shining Force Neo, 61. Shining Tear is actually rated worse than Shining Force X and Neo. According to Metacritic. Resistance Refrain 67. Yeah, so they're all basically 60s. Yeah, the portrait art is decent. 3D models are okay. The pre-rendered sprite 3D model things that they're using. And the game definitely looks decent, but yeah, the combat's pretty blech. We're different. You fought bravely. Well then, does this mean that I can officially consider you a friend now? Very well. I promise to fight alongside you to the death. Hey now, don't make that big of a deal out of it. That's our Snow for you. You did say you should fight with you, Elwyn. Technically, she won't fight with you. She's only going to fight with us, because only one of them can fight alongside with us and use the ring's power. I guess. We can't give our ring away, so it always has to be us with somebody else. Alright, well, I think it's a good time to call it there for tonight. Made some good progress, finished another game. So we'll continue playing this one in the new year. So we'll be back on tomorrow, probably around noon or so, and we'll continue off the new year with this good game. Damn it! Sorry, Shadow Jack. Being a long day. Gotta call the family up in like 30 minutes. Wish them a happy new year and all that fun stuff. You can watch the anime. You can watch the anime introduction again before we head off. Anybody who hasn't seen it. So much anime. Let's see if there's any characters we haven't met yet. I'm assuming they're going to show the characters in this. It's her, priestess lady. Already forgot their names. Their names are not memorable. Ryudia or something. There's her, like, dragon dude who's a lot more massive. I haven't seen this guy, unless that was us. I haven't seen this guy. It's like some sort of samurai dude. It's Volg. Feliz Navidad. Oh yeah, cat lady. Gotta have the cat lady. Well-endowed elf. Bonne année. Joyeuse nouvelle année. It's gonna be the leader of the elves. That's gotta be Snow White there. Although she was smiling, so it doesn't feel like it was Snow White. And that's an elf their age. The answer is way older than you would expect. It's usually the case. Probably like over 100 or something by now. It's what we consider like a teenager in elf years. Alright, let's see if we can raid there before we head out. His own line still. Got Mr. Radon on. Right up Mr. Radon. Let me go from there. So everybody have a fantastic new year. Happy New Year. And I'll catch you all in 2025. Unless it's already 2025 for you guys. For the continuation of Shedding Tears. But, guys, I'll see y'all next year.